You think we live in the Matrix? We're live from the next web with
Nick Johnson. I'm a core developer for the Ethereum Foundation.
What drives you every morning?
I feel like we're building, to borrow a term, the next web, or the next the next internet, and I could be wrong, but I think we're going to build systems on top of this that just weren't possible before, which is basically the ability to come to distributed consensus, to build systems that allow you to write code that can be trusted to execute correctly without having to rely on a central party to run that code for you, and everybody just has to believe that it does what it says on the tin. From a technical point of view, the biggest challenge is scalability, because with a traditional blockchain system, everyone has to verify every transaction, and that results in serious limits to scalability. From a social point of view, I'd say the biggest challenge is governance and convincing people to pull in the same direction. It's like trying to row a galley where every single person, writes their own rules and decides which direction they want to go in. And unless you can convince them all that this is where we should be headed, then you're not going to get anywhere fast. You're just going to go in circles.
How do you make sure these people actually come and join the ride?
The real issue is making sure that they have the same vision, that they're all trying to build the same thing. Although one of the cool things, and stretching this analogy to the breaking point, is that if you have 50% of people want to go in one direction, 50 want to go in the other, you can split your ship in half and you can each sail off to your own destination,
Which we call a hard fork, right?
Yes, exactly. Even in the absence of hard forks, the possibility of one is a really powerful motivator to building a decentralized system.
If we talk about mass adoption, what are the components that you think are still lacking?
The usability story for blockchains is still pretty awful. Now you just have to go through these 8 steps to sign up and get a wallet, and if you typo it once you lose your money. So welcome to the new world, it's wonderful. And so our vision is that in the future, typing a blockchain address should be about as typing an IP address is today. End users don't do it because there are better solutions for them.
You think we live in the Matrix?
I think it would be impossible to tell. It seems a lot simpler to assume that this is reality and that there isn't, infinite levels above it.
It reads out, are you ready for change, basically?
I may have been ready for change, I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.